Good morning, tubers. Matt and Roy back with you again. Back on the 20th of February of 2018. And I am very hoarse this morning. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Last night I just felt very congested. I laid down. I could feel it in my throat. So, you know what? We're just going to press on today because I got a lot of things I want to do. As most of you guys know, it is sale day at the thrift stores. Tuesday, at least the CHKD thrift store. So we'll be heading out to a few of those. Mom and I want to try and get an exercise in today. Not exactly sure what form that's going to take because, as you can probably see out this window here, it is still raining. It's not bad. It's just like a light drizzle, but it's also very, what's the good word? What is it? Foggy this morning. I'm still a little foggy here. I'm working on my first cup of coffee, if you can believe that. Basically, we want to do a bike ride day because the temperatures are beautiful. It's 60 degrees right now, and it's only going to go up. They're saying a high of 73 today. So we'll have to see what happens. They're going to say that the fog is going to lift somewhere around 1 or 2 p.m. So we may just do a late afternoon exercise today versus a morning exercise. Go ahead and put my belt on here. I want to give my car just a chance to warm up real quick. And let's head out to the first thrift store. I'm not expecting too much here. They said about 2 or 3 days ago when I asked them that they really didn't have that many electronical items in. This thrift store I do get quite a few goodies at once in a while. I've gotten a lot of monitors here in the past. This is the thrift store that actually got that $30 Asus Core i7 system, which, if I remember, I'll put that video in the end screen this time. I'm playing around with the end screens a little bit. For those of you that don't know what that is, YouTube now allows you to make your own end screen very easily. Basically, it takes up the last anywhere between, I think, 15 and 30 seconds of your video, and it allows you to promote other videos. It actually lets you put links to other videos in there. Also, you can put a button to subscribe to your channel, and I believe, depending on how your YouTube account is set up, you can actually put a link to a outside website. If you have a personal website, you can actually put a link to it there, but there are some stipulations to that. You have to certify that website through Google, and I've tried doing it in the past. It's a real pain. I've never had much success doing that. Whoa! I wish you could have saw it. This van in front of me just cut right out. There is a stop sign at that street, but they just ignored it. Just cut right in front of me. Very typical for the drivers in our area, unfortunately. But I digress on that point. If you want to learn more about it, just the best thing to do is go to like one of the YouTube tutorials. They have a lot of them if you search on Google. But it really helps out my videos, especially because everybody asks me, they're like, oh, I missed that vlog you did 2 weeks ago. I missed that product review you did a month ago. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to incorporate 2 or 3 of my previous videos into each of these end screens instead of doing that credits that scroll up on the screen. That's kind of getting antiquated these days, and I've been wanting to do something different anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try, see if that works out a little bit better. You guys can let me know in the comments section if you indeed like the new format there. Hopefully, again, that helps you guys get find my videos a little bit more easily. Another thing you can do is, if you want to be alerted every time I put a video up, you can go ahead and click that little bell icon that's next to the subscribe button. It'll actually send you out an email every time I put up a new video. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause this vlog for a few minutes. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. I am going to tell you guys if I do get something at the thrift store. Not holding out too much hope this morning, but you never know. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, still heading to the thrift store. There was something I forgot to mention. Everybody's been asking me about the new Nikon DSLR, the D5500. I do have that camera. That's not going anywhere. I'm still learning anything and everything about it. It is, for me, it's complex because I've never owned a DSLR before. I actually talked to YouTube user Tyler Johnson the other night. We had about a 3-hour-long Skype call where we were asking each other questions, and one of my questions to him was about that particular camera. He gave me some good pointers how to operate it properly, and he actually gave me a, I have to look it up later, I don't remember off the top of my head, but he gave me a name for a boom mic that he uses that I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase because it'll help mitigate the sound from the autofocus, especially when I'm vlogging, because right now with the fact that I only have the internal mic to work with, I have to keep it in manual mode, because if I have an autofocus in the background, you guys would just hear like, it would constantly be refocusing. So I definitely have some good ideas. I'm going to need to save up some more money to get a couple of lenses, not lenses, what am I? My mind's not here today, guys, I swear. Some flash kits. I want to get a couple of different mics. I want to get a boom mic. And I also maybe want to get a lapel mic if I can find one that's a good price. I was actually doing some research, and the wireless lapel mics for those are really expensive. We're talking upwards of $200, and unfortunately that wouldn't be in my budget, so I may have to actually settle for is a wired lapel mic, which wouldn't be ideal because I'd have to deal with a tangle of wires, but in the long run it's a heck of a lot cheaper. And you know, if my channel grows to that point, that's definitely a possibility, but for now it's filming on a budget, so we'll do what the budget allows, basically. Yes, now I'm going to go ahead and pause this vlog. I will catch you guys when I get out of the thrift store and see what kind of goodies I find. All right, tubers, just left this thrift store. Nothing to speak of. It looks like they were hit by a reseller faster than me, because the electronics section looked like it was picked over. It looked like a hurricane hit it. So nothing at this thrift store. I'm heading over to the Dollar Tree. I need to look for some Windex refills, which they've been out of recently, but I'm hoping that the truck they got yesterday might have been on there. Other than that, I'm pretty much stocked up on Dollar Tree items. Right now, I'm just pretty much doing this to get the extra walking in at this point. But we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I'm going to try to get over to the other thrift stores today. It's just going to depend on the weather, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'll tell you guys, one thing that's a great deal here are their reading glasses. My mother buys these things all the time. They have all the strengths here, from basically 1.0 all the way up to 3.25, and I was actually thinking about getting a pair myself because they can also work for distance. But I really couldn't find one that fit my face very well. These are a little too small for my big round head. But I mean, they have a lot of different ones to choose from. They even have the old school 50s style glasses that seem to be coming back in vogue right now. Yeah, I guess they're pretty cool. And then they have some more over here, but they're all reading glasses. I don't think any of them are technically distance glasses. That's pretty cool. They look like glasses my grandmother would have wore. But let's go back and check and see if they got anything in. I don't believe so, because if you see back there, it looks like this part of that shelf is pretty bare, but you never know. Got a lot of cell phone cases in again. See, they got stuff for the iPhone 6, 6S, 6 Plus, Galaxy S7, but not the Edge, so unfortunately that won't work with my particular phone. One thing I will let you guys know, still avoid these. I had a friend of mine that bought one of these, and it would not charge their phone at all. Lots of different cables. What is this? Sports wrist pouch. Okay, this is cool. This is something you could put like a cell phone or an MP3 player, and it actually goes around your wrist like that and allows you to work out. That's actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, it will not fit my phone. They have some more of these audio cables. And now I've actually tried these in the past. These work well. These are the 3.5 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter. I actually buy these because when I get monitors in, a lot of times they have speakers built in, but of course they don't have the audio cable. So I might go and pick a few of these up today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and pick 2 of those up today, because that's not a bad deal at all. And because that's not carrying any kind of current, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be that high a quality. They usually all work just as well as any of the other ones. Oh, they got some of the cat toys back in here. I bought a couple of these from Milo and Baxter. They really didn't like that one much at all. Now, Baxter likes his little gray mouse here. I have that one still in good shape, though. And these have a little bit of a sound to them. But I don't see any of those mice with the long tails. They must have sold out of those. That's both of their favorite toys. But enough talking about cat toys, on to the rest of the cleaning implements. Just as I thought, they're still out. they have the bottles of Windex, but I want to get the refills because that's a much better deal. One refill, you can actually refill 2 of these bottles, so that's all right. I'll go ahead and wait till they get it in, hopefully on the next shipment. All right, tubers, it's about 10:30, and hasn't been very fruitful today at the thrift stores, to be honest with you. I did find a couple of items, one being this 20-inch Acer monitor. If you guys can kind of see that there. It's hard to hold up here. Model number X203H from 2009. I gave $5 for it untested. Unfortunately, they did not have a cable, and I forgot to bring my power cable with me. But for $5, I'll take a chance. If it doesn't work, no real harm or foul there. But I did find something very interesting at the same thrift store I just got this at. Matter of fact, my buddy Tyler and I were talking about this on our Skype chat last night, and if he wants this, I'll actually send this to him. What it is, this is a Belkin PCI Express X1 Firewire card. And I'm shocked I actually found it. It's amazing that we were talking about this the other day, and I actually found one at this thrift store. Not only does it have 2 external Firewire ports, but actually has an internal Firewire port as well. Very unusual. These you do not come across very often. This one, it appears you do have to power it using a 4-pin floppy style connector. But what this allows you to do is hook up something like an old mini DV camcorder or a digital 8 camcorder, anything with a Firewire port, to a modern computer. And if you ever wondered how I'm able to take the footage that I shoot with my digital 8 camcorders, the Sony DCV TRV 280 and the 260, this is exactly how I do it with one of these little cards. So Tyler, if you're really interested in this, I'll go ahead and send that to you for free. I'd really like you to be able to start using your old camcorders again. It's just funny that I was able to find one of these the day after we had discussed what they even were. I'm going to actually head back home right now. I want to get some exercises in today since the thrift stores aren't being very fruitful. Figure we'll go ahead and hold off for a couple of days, and I'll get some more exercise in, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, out on the path. Really nice right now, except for the fact there's kind of a mist, and my glasses keep fogging up. But to be perfectly honest, the mist actually helps keep me cool because it's about 64 degrees right now, and I'm wearing my sweats, you can see, sort of. But I'm going to try to walk as far as I can. I don't need to go all the way to the bench today because I've already gotten quite a few steps in, and I'm changing up the way I've been working out a little bit. Before, I was trying to get most of my workout in the mornings and then rest at night, but I don't think that's such a good idea because from what I've been reading, it's better to stagger your workouts throughout the day. So basically, I'm going to try to get about 10,000 steps in by, say, noon or 1 o'clock. And then throughout the rest of the day, I can get in another 5, maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll go ahead and just march in place at home. And then maybe get my last 5,000 steps in around 7 or 8 p.m. That way, I kind of time it for my meals. I want to be able to exercise after each and every one of my meals. That aids in digestion and will help you lose weight even quicker if that's what you're trying to do. So I'm going to give that a try for a week or two, see if my weight loss increases. Right now, I'm kind of plateaued right around that 279, 280 mark, so I want to see if that makes a difference. It's really hard to talk and walk at a brisk pace, so I'm going to pause this vlog. Catch you guys once I get back home. All right, tubers, I want to show you guys what Dad's been up to. Yep, he's got the 84 Hurst Olds out here, and he's replacing the carpet. He's pulled the old one out, and you can see he's just putting down a fresh coat of silver paint here, kind of to protect it a little bit. This car is really in nice shape. This only has 27,000 original miles. So you can see it right there. That is verified. This is not 127. This is 27,000 original miles. You can see it's in really good shape. Take you guys to the other side here. You can see the old carpet had been in there for a while. And it just had seen better days, had some wear on it, so Dad bought some new ones online, and he's just getting ready to put it in there. The back seat in here is in really nice shape. Actually, all the seats in here are really nice. But yeah, it's looking really, really nice at this point. I can't wait to see when it's done. I'm going to end the vlog here for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.